Meow. 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 Why are you so needy? Oh my god. Pet me, love me, hug me, hold me, feed me. Meow. 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 Always got weeds in your tail. Jeez. Well, um, yeah, yeah. How you doing? So, yeah. Um, why can't I say it? The wife's in the hospital, and she has cancer. Hey, Juicy. She had a biopsy this morning where they had to go through her cranium to get to what they were biopsying, and that was a shock. Um, yeah, yeah. So that's where I'm at. How about you? Thank you, Star. I don't. She was feeling bad, so for about a month, her doctor said didn't say anything, and 2 weeks ago it really started getting bad, and then Thursday she said she had to go, and so sent her to the emergency room, and they put her in the hospital. She should be in the hospital till Monday, and their lives are going to change forever because of it, which is okay. Just how it is. How are you guys? Thank you, man. You obviously don't know what this channel's about, though. Just what I got to keep a good head. I got to keep a clear head. Well, I'm getting high, but I got to keep an even head. I got to be, that's why I got to talk, because I have no one to talk to. The only person I have to talk to is my mom, me and her. And this might bring us back a little bit. Ah, okay. Fun driving, dude. Yeah, I remember you being sick last week, and that's good that you're feeling better. Yeah, but I'm doing what you want, Cat. God, you're so picky. So yeah, I got to keep my I don't even know what it is. I want to say wits, but sanity, most likely. Hi, sis. Something like that. But no, it's more like wits and keep my calm, keep my sanity. I don't, well, right now she's sleeping. I don't know how she is, but you already told me, Star, and I know. I mean, I could still, it's not really set in yet, but the pain and shock has. I just got to get over the other hurdles and get on to living. And that's going to take the longest. That's her, I think. Give me a sec. What's going on? Oh my God, you talk so much. What's up, Fly? Well, that was some good news. At least I got everything out of her head, but that's not the problem that was happening. At least we hope. I hope that wasn't the only thing. Today has been just shit. So yeah, they just gave her a CT scan and they found that they got everything out of her head that she was had, which wasn't even the main concern. Ugh. Oh, Fly. Why are you not blue? Why are you not blue? I must have taken you off. I took a lot of people off. No, Fly, he's not helping me out. He's on a ride right now. That was me, Ronnie. I saw you. And thanks for showing up, man. I appreciate you. I need people to talk to who aren't my family. So yeah, that's this day has just been shit. They did find out one thing. Humanity fucking sucks, especially when you're asking for help. You're welcome, Fly. Now I have my own issues to deal with. I don't know what's going on, and I'm gonna have to go see the doctor. But it looks like my foot's starting to go, and that's another scary thing. I don't know what to do. I'm so lost. I'm so fucking lost. I just people around here are starting to get cancer left and right. Fucking the sale of this place is up in question now because we got some questionable fucking people on the HOA board that they want to create. So I'm stepping into that drama. Saying's true. When it fucking rains, it pours, man. Shit. I just don't know. Don't let me depress you. Oh, give me one sec. I'll be right back. I gotta go move something. freaking neighbor's got a bouncy castle in their backyard. Freaking kid. So how's everybody else doing? You headed to the bottle shop there, Star? Oh, that's good. Oh man, you know they should give you they should tell you these things before you're born. I know, huh, King? That'd be funny. Well, I'm trying to get there, Fly. I'm trying to get there. Excuse me. Oh. Except for the gin part, yeah. Well, that thought's been coming through my head again. So I have to just keep an eye on myself. I haven't had a drink in 20 years, and there's more fucking alcohol around than ever before. And I'm really depressed about it. Four Loco? What the fuck is that? Is that like Dos Equis? Right now I'm smoking. It's called Sour Patch Kids with a total THC of 28%, which I don't believe, but from 26 to 26.81%. It's called Sour Patch Kids. Again, excuse me, I don't need to cough in people's ears if you've got a headset on. Somebody click that link for StreamYards on the bottom there. Fuck. I'm gonna get $25. I'm so tired. But I gotta eat. Ooh, speaking of that, let's check it. Gotta have me a Marie Callender's chicken pot pie. Did y'all see Good Citizen News get attacked? He was out there with Clear Lake, or at Clear Lake with Clear Lake, or Fabio if you don't know his channel. Somebody got mad again from filming. Just happened a little while ago. Yeah, I was wearing it like a badge of honor, which is cool. But the thing I noticed was so many people in the chat were, well, not so many, there were a few people there who were just ignorant. But I can't control that. Well, don't all talk at once. Fuck. Oh, let's see. How many useless fucking emails do we get every day? Jesus. Yeah, I wanted to say, I know which one you're talking about, Fly, and it needed to be said because I've had run-ins with foreigners before, and they always go bad, especially when they just, they're either here on a visa or they're here on a, on vacation or whatnot, and they don't really understand how Americans are and think and act and do, and it always just ends up going bad. It's up to us as Americans to be the bigger person and apologize and say, look, I'm sorry, yada, 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 but, and then try to explain it. And if it still goes south, it's going to go that way anyway, because some people are just too angry. And people from other countries just don't think like we do. And we can't understand them in their thinking. They can't understand us in our thinking. And the only thing they can go on is the tropes that they are fed every day by their respective countries and news services and wherever they get their news. It's the same thing here. When people only listen to Fox News, that's the only news that they're going to get. I've stopped watching news altogether, except for some local stuff whenever it piques my interest or whenever a story comes across on YouTube. But other than that, I don't watch the news anymore. I watch YouTube because you get more news from YouTube. But you got to be careful of what you see and hear. And it's really, it's telling of our times. Because, see, I'm not thinking about right now anymore. I haven't for a while. I've been thinking about how people are going to see us in 100 years. And I'm pretty sure we're going to be looked at as fucking nuts. The local stuff is okay. But like MSNBC, NBC, all those fucking news channels, fuck them, dude. Oh, Good Citizen News just uploaded his attack. I listened to the Young Turks, and yes, like we look at the past. I listened to the Young Turks with a grain of salt. I listened to Dr. What's his name? The black guy on the Young Turks. Indisputable. His program, Indisputable. I listen to the Surfs a little bit. I listen to the Humanist Report, some other places. But I also look at it with a critical eye now. I don't just accept what I'm being told. I refuse to just accept it for face value, and I gotta think critically and find my own answers out. Yeah, rational national. Yeah.
No problem. You sure that was fun?
Play. Sorry, I was getting dinner. Oh, this is good. Oh yeah, it's all skewed, and I understand that, and that's why I look at it with a critical eye now. But it took me being 50-ish to see that, and that shouldn't be the case, because if I didn't see it for so fucking long, how many others haven't, and how many others still don't, even when the fucking truth is right in front of their face. Even though back 30 years ago or so, I knew Trump was a fucking criminal fucking idiot back then. And yet, it's fucking ridiculous. I'm glad Marie Callender's exists. Should make a bagel. Yeah, I'm gonna put a bagel in. Yeah, Matt. Sorry, I did this kind of half cock. Oh, I know we have. Why? I used to be a very brainwashed child. That's what my grandparents and my mother did. Until my mother sort of tried to wake up when I was a teenager and kept watering my fucking TV or cutting off the cord. But by then it was too late. Yeah, that's what, they just plucked me in front of the TV. I mean, I watched everything. Soap operas, everything that was on TV, not just, kid stuff. So many wasted hours, thousands and thousands and thousands of hours just wasted, soaking up nonsense. Man, Thomas Bagels have really gone to shit. I mean, all the commercials, all the wasted time watching commercials. Oh, yeah, let's have a commercial check. Now, this year on YouTube, I blocked 174,181 ads. and 9 just since I've been streaming. Love ad blocker. And on the TV people's side, their defense is, well, did you have fun watching it? Yeah, but we didn't know that. Like this thing with I had today with I put a comment on a sports thing, and people kept calling, writing me back, entertain you. Go look at my freaking community page. You'll be entertained, Odyssey. Got a bunch on there. And these people kept coming back, well, why are you here commenting? I'm like, because the world is full of shit, and we all know it. Well, I said more than that, but, you know. Ah, there we go. Odyssey. That's how you should always be woken up on Father's Day. He's with violence. Where the fuck did I put it? Oh, there you are. Then I get high. For all you people who smoke, by the way, I hope you heard that they're going to take or deschedule marijuana from a Schedule 1 to a Schedule 3. Schedule 1 drugs include heroin and LSD. Schedule 3 drugs include ibuprofen. Okay, sis. Well, that's good. I kind of stopped watching all that. Like, I haven't watched American Dad or The Simpsons or Futurama in a very long time. I think I've gotten too old for something. I tried watching some anime the other day and I was just not interested. Yeah, I mean, I know I'm distracted with other things on the brain, but I can't believe they made it to a season 3. I think so, Vaughn. I think I might have gotten too cynical. I'm definitely not who I used to be. That's for sure. And all this shit going on right now is gonna help much. Yeah, I own a bunch of Futurama CDs somewhere around here, the DVDs. Got a lot of Marvel and DC cart, cartoons. Nope, I don't care about any seasons. I haven't watched anything in years now, literally years. I gave up TV. I finally detached. I try to watch it. I can't stand more than 5 minutes because as soon as I turn the fucking TV on, the first thing I see is a fucking commercial, and I'm not into watching those anymore. You find you have a lot of free time to do other things when you give up TV as well. Unless, of course, you take it up with video games or YouTube or whatever. But so good. Oh man, that must have been fun. Yeah, I don't think I could. I don't think I could. Well, I mean, I could, but I mean, I'd be all angry about it. They're just trying to sell you shit that you don't need by convincing you do. Ren and Stimpy did that. It's wood, it's wood, it's better than that, it's wood. Commitment. You're finally getting with that lovely lady in town. Is your kid constantly stuck on the screen now? Because I see that happening everywhere too. I'm kind of glad we didn't have it because I know we'd get beat the shit out of them. We had phones like that. Nani. Oh, that's cool, Paul. Well, happy birthday and happy Father's Day. My birthday was last month. But I'm always depressed by then, so I usually don't do much. And I certainly don't like birthday parties. Yeah. Say what? Oh, come on. Come on. And here's to many, many more, man. Because I'm taking your healing thoughts and I'm sending right back to you. Ah, I'm evil. Have a good one. Thanks for stopping in, bro. I've been watching way too many YouTube shorts lately. I've had to cut myself off. Hello, unusual. Welcome, welcome. So I've had to cut myself off from YouTube shorts. I keep catching myself going there, though. They're really starting to irritate the fuck out of me. Same fucking 15 seconds of songs that. Bleh. I mean, there's a couple that are catchy, but then they stick in your head and playing them back and forth in your head all night. Like I'm playing one in my head right now. If you've seen it, it's the one with the giant dancing gorilla, or the person in the gorilla suit dancing. I mean, I like the tune. I like the, when it fits with his movements, but I don't need that shit running through my head constantly. I don't know, honestly. Well, definitely watch yours. I just, a lot of them lately. And for some reason, YouTube thinks I'm very religious and very conservative because they keep showing me shit that I don't want to see. Because I end up commenting. And a lot of the times, commenting tends to get me in trouble. Because I have no filter. Well, thank you, Odyssey. I appreciate that. I'm trying to be honest and open and upfront and as knowledgeable as I can be. This should not be the case, though. This whole thing with YouTube has really, as much as it's irritated, pissed me off, made me angry, incensed me to no end, made me change my views on a lot of things. It's also educated me and allowed me to find people like you and everybody here that I can talk to and have conversations with and be funny with and be serious with and all that. I know it's kind of weird, especially for us back in soul people when making friends was, part of the thing in person. But now I can be friends to a lot of people through one device or one outlet, and I find it. I take that part of it as the good parts. But you all mean a lot to me, whether I show it or not. You do. And I appreciate you taking the time to come listen to me rant. Just give me the power. Oh no, see, I'm not. I'm a silent type. Give me the power. I'll maybe not an insurrection, but I'll certainly make fucking change. Oh. But just don't let me near the buttons, because I will push the buttons. Well, thank you, sir. I figure daily how to get that football out of their hands. Hmm. Oh well, doesn't matter. I'm a little better now. Nuh-uh, because I don't care. See, you have to care. And I don't. I mean, I care, but I don't. But I could be wrong. I don't get it. I mean, it's crowded. I know that. Like we are right now with 8 billion people, almost 8 billion people. Seems more people are dying than are living. Because we did surpass 8 billion for a bit. And then it went back to 7.8. And we're just hitting 7.9 now. Oh, God. Oh, yeah. There we go. Burp. Oh, yeah. I know that. But the farmland we do have, they're not using correctly. And it's becoming increasingly clear that the way we do things in the farming community needs to change. Sorry, I'm going through my pills. What's the other one? It's a little round. Yeah, it's a little round one. I don't even know what it is. There it is. Lisinopril. But what do I know? I'm a dumb kid with no college education. Barely passed high school. And really, the only reason I passed high school is they just wanted me out. I didn't have the credits to graduate. And then suddenly, at the very last minute, they said, "Oh, we found the credits. Oh, here you go." The perfect example of that is the guy who's currently trying to clean up the oceans, and the amount of junk that he's took out of it and still is out there is very telling. He's a very much unsung hero, and government should be getting behind him. Actually, he should be charging governments to do that shit. But to help humanity, we're going to need some sacrifice, and a lot more sacrifice than most of humanity is willing to do, because I don't see humanity doing much of anything except only in its self-interest. I mean, yes, there are individuals out there. I'm not saying everybody is that way, but more often than not. The corruption and greed that exists in humans' hearts it's frighteningly scary. Just scary. Lots of junk. There's rivers that flow with nothing but junk. Oh my God, in India? Jesus Christ. And people just every day, more and more and more, they don't learn. They don't say, hey, let's change. They just go, like they're trying to charge Trump with is willful blindness. Willfully being ignorant. Willfully. Going, well, there's nothing I can do, so let's not do anything. Let's not change the status quo. Let's not try to change our lives. Let's not speak up. Because changing the status quo, that's bad. And we need to. But it takes everybody, not just one side or another. And we need to get rid of sides. That's part of the beginning of the problem. We still have sides. We're all human beings. We're all the same. We're the same, you and I. And, well, we need to get to there. And we can't, because they've been doing this for centuries, thousands and thousands of years, in fact. The rich have always been able to manipulate the poor into doing what they want. Yes, the poor at times do figure it out and revolt, but then it goes right back to the same thing. The rich take over. That's the part that needs to end the quickest, but it's never going to until everybody acknowledges the fact that that's what's going on and it needs to stop. We need to get away from this greed concept that, I need mine, me. Not about you anymore. It never really was, but now it's not. And it should have never been. And people like Jeff Bezos and Elon fucking Musk, I can't stand that man. He's such a con artist. Such a con artist. All of the rich fuckers out there, they need to realize their time has come and get behind it. Take the money that they have and start putting it towards the betterment of humankind. And if they just did that and let their greed go, which they can't, because that's the monkey in us all. He's got more bananas than I do, and I want those bananas, so I'm going to take those bananas. And that's what it is. It's monkey brain thinking. We're all humans, man. We all need to stick together. We all need to be together as one peoples, not races, not this or that side. We all need to be together in the betterment of the future of us all, because we're only here for a limited time, and we know that fact. And the fact that we know that fact should make it in people an imperative in people's lives to make life better for the future. But because greed has infested just about every single mind on the planet, we can't. And because it's so prevalent in every aspect of life, from the top to the bottom, to the bottom to the top, we're never gonna we can't get rid of it until we start saying no, enough. But you also need to be educated. You also need to know these things about the world. And, well, that's the other way the powerful and rich keep control, is they restrict information, restrict knowledge. And they've done that quite successfully all over the world. And it's hard to wake people up to the realities of life when they are so fixated on their own. And that's what greed does. It makes you fixate on your own, not everybody else. And that's where the corruption comes into play. Because when you're not educated, when you're just full of greed, and you don't have, the all the teachings that you need as a child and as a young adult and as an adult and even as an old person. If you don't have that kind of education, you don't have that kind of thought process in your head, the greed's gonna take control. And if you're not empathetic to begin with, that's why every time I see these people talk, well, more love, more love. No, love is the response. Okay, love is a chemical reaction in the brain from outside stimuli. We need to want more empathy. Love is fine, love is great, yay, boom, but it's a chemical reaction. Empathy is caring because that's what we need. We need empathy, we need understanding, we need more of a lot of things. And unfortunately, there's a large portion of this country and the world that, quite frankly, are just, I firmly believe, just too far gone. They're just too far gone. They cannot learn. Every once in a while, one will catch on. One or two here will catch on. Oh yeah, they'll get the more empathy, and look, these people will catch on finally, and you'll see that, and you'll go, okay, well, that's one, but that one will not change the people around them, because those people around them are just indoctrinated into all the shit that's been thrown at them. It takes a person individually to figure out that you're being conned. You're being taken advantage of. And even though I learned that lesson early on in life, I still let myself be conned by people. Not so much now, but that took years and years and years. I'm 56, and I'm still learning shit every fucking day. It's really weird because I didn't think I needed to, because that's what they say. Oh, you get through high school, you're not gonna know everything you need to know. I hope so, Odyssey. I hope so. That's what I'm striving for. I'm also trying to get people to stop calling the police pigs, but that ain't working out. But I've got one. So maybe I can. Maybe you're right, Odyssey. Maybe I can. It's just really hard. It's draining on the soul. Look, man, pigs are one of the most noblest, smartest, tastiest creatures we have on this planet, and we should respect them. But by calling them cops, or by calling the police pigs, it's really disrespectful to pigs. And it's giving the police way too much fucking credit. Because I think pigs are smarter than fucking cops. Because it's not just that. And here's where I lose a lot of people is, yes, they hire some of the dumbest, narcissistic bullies on the planet for police. But they also deal with the worst of humanity on a daily basis. Oh yeah, they do. But the very fact that we need police in this world in the 21st century, it's again telling of the mentality of people. We don't need police. We need education. If we took the money that we threw into police and gave it to education and then educated the people, I think we'd have a better society in the long run. And not just education, but social programs for those less fortunate that, well, because of greed, are less fortunate, and they wouldn't be if we lived in a more, and I know this is going to make some people out there angry, a socialistic society. Not exactly socialism, okay, but something that is an amalgam of many things, because we need to take care of one another, not just ourselves. Well, your brain thinks, doesn't it, when you're out there? I would think so. Well, you're just doing tap, tap, left, right. Your brain's thinking. And that's where we need to get people to be, even at jobs like that. Even when I was working, I would think of other things. I would, oh man, my brain always works like that. It's all it has. Just always thinking of something else. And that's where we need to get that. Even, people doing the jobs that you and I did or do uh, can have impactful thoughts and ideas on the world, and hopefully change people's lives for the better. But we need education. Well, maybe, sis. I don't know. I'm always second guessing myself. I really do. I second guess myself every time. Oh, and you didn't buy CRISPR? You should buy yourself a CRISPR set and go to town. Amazon sells them, I think. Yeah, but koala's got chlamydia. Yeah, Odyssey, you're not the only one. I used to work with a guy who was actually a nuclear chemist at Walmart, and me and him were in the back. We were unloading trucks, and this guy was a nuclear chemist, and I had teachers, you know, all kinds of different people with degrees working. Oh, you want to call the cops koalas? No. Well, maybe, but no, that the koalas are too cute. They do have a smooth brain, and they all do have chlamydia, but there's got to be a different animal. Maybe sea slugs, something like that. Worms, roaches, boils. Yeah, but they're cute, and everybody loves koalas. We're to the un-American drop bears. That's just weird, man. Like 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 with Fallen, his video with Sylvester Stallone has gotten, Jesus Christ, so many goddamn views. My biggest one has been 1,500 people. That's it. And every time I see Road Nation, I really want to call them on it, but I haven't. Retiring gang member thug babies. Damn, that's cool, Cole. 32,000. Fuck. Imagine if you were monetized. That'd be a pretty penny. You know, sis, I've been really wanting to tell somebody, a bunch of auditors, stop backing down. Stand up and assert your fucking human authority as a human and go, excuse me, who the fuck do you think you're talking to? And keep that attitude up. And I really want to go out with some of these ones who just don't know how to comment to people. Like Amagansett. I really want to go out with Amagansett just once. Because I know how to shut people up. Because I wouldn't hold back. I wouldn't hold back at all. I'm very rude. Did you not know this? I'm a professional asshole. I take that serious. It's not rude to stand up for yourself and go, no, we're not playing your game, kid. Stand up, be a man, be a human being, and go, no, you're not going to talk to me that way. You're not going to treat me that way. I am a human fucking being, and until you do so, you're just going to get nothing but resistance from me. Not this backing down, cowing down bullshit. Oh, okay, we'll put up tape, blah, blah, blah. No. I'm going to stand here. You're not going to do a thing. Do your fucking job. If you don't do your fucking job, we're going to expose you. Not just that, but a lot of other things that need to go on with that shit. If I but had the power. I know you can't go to jail. I can't either. It's not because of any other thing than I got to take care of my family. And even though I'm not doing a great job of that, but I got to be here, be present, get the shit done that you don't normally want to fucking do, but you got to do it anyway. Like my life is going to get infinitely more worse now, or busy. I shouldn't say worse. Oh, they'll never catch me, girlie. No, you don't. That's just it. You don't cry. You stand up and be a fucking man about the shit. What? What? Are you kidding? Just fucking kidding. You will treat me with respect. You are here to do a job. Go do it. You talking to me is not helping. Not about even yelling. Being firm. Being and I hate to say it like that, but being a man. Be a woman. Throw some balls. Stand up for yourselves and don't let them push you around. Oh, jail. Oh, I see. Okay. Hardy, har. What, for fuck's sake? Throw some balls, would you? I actually have a joke about that, but that's when I'm a stand-up comedian. we need education first. We need to get people realizing that they need to be educated. We need to get people to realize that they have been manipulated, that they have been conned, that they have been used. We need to get them to understand this fact, these simple facts, that you have been conned into believing a narrative that is not true. And you are being used by those people who are keeping this world as it is because it keeps them in power. And that's where a lot of people, yes, some comedians are trying to do it funny wise. Some are trying to do it, but we need to ramp up the education. We can't just be one-on-one anymore. It needs to be hundreds and hundreds and thousands and millions. It needs to change. And that's where because everybody's got their own fucking idea how to do it. And none of them are jiving with, because they've been so indoctrinated that they don't want to listen in the first place. And we can't break through that wall until we get there. And we just don't know how to do that, apparently. I'm sure somebody does, but of course nobody's listening to them either. I don't know. I just let my brain thinks a lot. And sometimes I don't need to get it out of my head. I'm kind of glad, for this part of it. YouTube has helped with that. You fucking bastards. What's this now? It's on the way. Where the fuck is it at? Okay. Duh. Thanks. Whack jobs. Oh, Jesus. Whatever. Anyway. Oh, man. Oh, yeah. Side note, I can't drink water, apparently. I've had to completely just stop drinking water. And bottled water, even. I can't. I had some today. As soon as I did, up everything came. I don't know if it's because of my diabetes or stress or what, but over the last month and a half, 2 months now, I've been pretty much puking every day, and sometimes up to 2 times a day. And I couldn't for the life of me figure out why until I stopped drinking water just a couple of days ago. I drink other stuff. I don't go without water. But if it isn't boiled, like in coffee, or like a soda or milk or something like that. Oh, and that's one that I did. Oh yeah, milk is so gross coming back up because it's still kind of cold. But I gave up water cup, just my local water because I think it might be something in our water supply that's making me ill. But then I had a bottled water today, and as soon as I did, My stomach said, no, that's not going to happen. And that and everything else I had in my stomach came up. And it's been, I don't know what's going on with that. Yes, I know that. Well, that's why I'm drinking sodas and shit. I'm not stupid. Oh, yeah, well, that's all I have, really. And you're right. I'm going to, I tried calling them on Friday, but they were closed. I'm going to call a water company that delivers water, and I'm going to start getting good water that way. It's something that I think we need to do because I think that's part of the problem with me and my wife, and is that we're drinking this city water that just yeah, it should be back tested. Shoot, they should have better water. Period. This is the 21st fucking century, and it still boggles the mind that we're so regressed. Mm, I can do 2 liters, but really, that's too much, man. Especially if it's flavorless. Ugh. I bought the cheapest water I've ever bought. It was 35 cents. At least I bought it at a nice store. The people in this town, for the most part, not all, and especially the new people that come in, they really don't get it. But this town is different. At least, some of the people. It's really different because they really look out for one another. Not always. Like my neighborhood, I could watch burn and I wouldn't care. Yeah, I know. I know. That's what they say, but I've heard different. And I know it's going to take me months to get my body even back into somewhat working order. Yeah, but you know what? Now I know this was from a more right wing type of thinking, but I heard some. It's not water per se. It's different because they say how they say the body's 70-80% water. It's not just water. It's incorporated in every aspect. It's a lot of salts, is what it is. And it's salts and different chemicals in your body that are with water. No, that's what they. I hate water too. It's the taste of it. What did you do that for? Oh my god, poor Legos. Oh yeah, well it should, but it hasn't. It might not have no taste, but It has no taste. Well, hey, Ashley, how you doing? Good to see you. Thanks for stopping in. Always a pleasure. Oh, really? Top 10 bottled waters? Well, I would think like the artesian or the glacial waters would be some of the best. Yes, sis, I would. I would go so far as murder. There's a famous quote, well, famous to me, that I've pretty much I live by as far as where my loyalty would lie with someone if I was loyal to someone. And it goes, I would I would follow him to the point of cheerful murder and beyond. And that's how loyal I would be to someone who I was loyal to. But I have yet to find somebody to be loyal to that much. Well, they're out there still bouncing on the bouncy castle. Jesus Christ. I'm sure one of these fucking Republic tards over here are going to get pissy about it. That's drama I'm going to step in on Monday, I think. That's going to be fun. But it needs to be said because somebody needs to be a fucking adult. And I don't see why I have to be the adult. Do you see me guys as an adult? Come on, really. But increasingly more and more, I'm having to be the adult. What the fuck is that? Huh? You and the freaking leaves. Jeez. So what's going on, Ashley? How you been? Meow. What the fuck? Meow. You hear her? Oh my god. I'm all type at once. Fuck. Meow. Hmm. Well, at least you're, alive. And you're here with us. So you shouldn't be that moody. You shouldn't be that irritated anymore. Because you're here with friends. And people who care. And who love you. Who respect you. Who understand you. And who accept you for who you are. You're very welcome. Yeah, have fun. God damn it. Even if it hurts. Oh, here. Let me get that for you, kitty. You move this. Here you go. Turn this over for you. Here you go. Here you go. Come here. Come here. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. God, she's so needy. Well, she's kind of freaked out that Mom ain't here. She's in the hospital, but I'm trying to do what I can for her. Yes, I know. I love you. I love you. Meow, meow, meow. You talking? Huh? Yeah. Good kitty. Good kitty. Yep, meow is right. That's what she's doing. No, go over here. Try that. Jeez. She can only take so much, and then she starts pissing. What? Get in front of the. Just sit down in front of the fan and enjoy the air. Jesus Christ. Cool yourself off. Well, so besides being moody, how you? Besides being moody, how you been? The fuck was that? I don't know either, kitty. I don't know either, kitty. That's good. Well, it's good to see you. I miss you. Sorry I ain't been on much, but these last month and a half has been kind of difficult. Well, my wife's in the hospital. Might have cancer. Had something removed from her head today, but they won't know what it is until it gets back from pathology. So we won't know exactly the extent of what's going on. But other than that, I'm doing all right. Yeah. Not really. I'm sick for the last month and a half and getting sicker, actually. And I got a bruise on my foot that is starting to worry me. Because I don't remember doing anything to it. And it might have something to do with my diabetes. But other than that, I'm doing all right. Can you hear the sarcasm? Meow. Meow. Come on, over here. Sit down over here. Sit down over here. Sit right here. Lay down. Oh my God. She's such a needy cat. Meow. 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 Yes, I'm going to. I got a call Monday, but it's still going to take 2 weeks. Because they always set these schedules 2 weeks out. Sometimes you get lucky and they get you in quick, but I know I got to get it looked at. I got to do a lot of things different than I have been doing. I've been really just self-destructing, sort of. Oh, I find I'm glad you're in my life too, sis. I also can't apparently eat pineapples anymore. They don't digest in my stomach, or at least not very quickly. I don't know what that's all about. I really don't. Woohoo! it's just I eat like when I eat like just a can, and actually the more natural stuff I can. So it might be just the shit that they put in the can stuff. And if that's the case, well, there goes my frozen pineapple because I love frozen pineapple. No, I don't shit out pineapple. I puked it up, and it had been, I believe, 3 days since the last time I had pineapple and was still in my stomach. So yeah, I'm sorry, but I talk a lot about puke because, well, I do a lot of it. I love pineapple too, man. And the fresh stuff, I didn't know was so goddamn good. I like that stuff. Oh, it was sweet. Yes, I have 2 large bottles in my refrigerator of that stuff. But that's just a quick fix. It's not an answer. I have to change. I don't need to cover it up. And that's what that does. It's just cover up the problem. And I never thought I'd be drinking that shit myself. You always see those commercials back in the day, and you're like, I'll never touch that stuff. Here I go, drinking that shit. Why do I keep thinking hefty, hefty Sinsac? Why is that in my head? Meow, 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 meow. She's talking to me. Oh my god. I just don't know what they're saying. Silly ass cat. Woo woo. Woo 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 woo. Woo woo woo. Oh, yeah, my poops haven't been really good. Ew. I don't think, well, did they feel painful? Because I don't feel any pain. I don't have any other really problems. It's just as soon as I start drinking water, it starts coming up. And I guess because all the food I've eaten that day, for whatever reason, is, I mean, it could have been the sugar free popsicles, but I doubt it. But it all came up brown. It's weird. I was like, I haven't eaten anything brown. What the fuck? I love me some popsicles though. Fuck. They're good. Sugar free ones are nice, actually. They're pretty good. Except for the coconut and the banana one. I can't stand the banana one. Because it's that fake banana taste that, was the banana of our grandparents. It's not real banana, but you can tell it's banana. And the coconut one, I mean, I like pina colada taste, but not coconut. Eh. No, I don't feel any of that kind of stuff. I don't feel that at all. My stomach just sits there and you can feel it. The back of my neck will start to get warm, and I'll ignore that because I think it's just the heat, but it's not. And my stomach, you'll feel it in my stomach just sitting there. And all of a sudden, could be, I don't know. I don't know. I don't feel any pain in my stomach other than when that happens, and then it goes away, and I'm fine. I feel perfectly normal after that. But if I have too much water in me or whatever, something's going wrong. So I don't know what to do. Well, I mean, I do know what to do. I gotta go tell my doctor and shit. But I don't want more pills. I'm tired of pills. Very tired of pills. Are you getting hot? Or sweaty? Understandable. It's still hot out there. Next year's gonna be worse. Boy, ooh, I got 11. Look at that. That's more than I've gotten the last couple of times I've done lives. Woohoo! It's all done by these lurkers, though. I only got 4, which is nice. Nice and small. Okay, okay, okay. Meow. 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 God, needy ass cat. Shut up. Oh my god. You're a pain in the ass, you know that? I love you, but you're a pain in the ass. Oh, that was probably from Rob, because he's live. The raccoons and the cats are out there again. Oh, sis, do you know a comedian named Ashley Gavin? If not, you should check her out. What? Look, that raccoon's just saying, you know what? Nope, I'm just going to sit here. Yep, it's just laying there. Look at that shit. Silly raccoons. That's not a lot. Oh, it's cold. Oh, cold and windy. I was going to say. I feel like looking into the fan. Oh, no, inside. Oh, okay. Okay, I get it. I see. I have the full picture. Because before I didn't. It was like, I kind of figured with the little sweaty guy up there, but I just wasn't sure. Watching again a short today, and this guy's outside, and he goes, "What the fuck is this?" And he blows, and it's all it's cold mist, and this is in where was he? Manitoba or Montana? I don't know. And he says it's August. Hot everywhere else. This world is just going nuts everywhere. Oh, the raccoon got up finally. His name is Boris. He loves broccoli. Was it? That's cool. Wasn't so nice for Florida. Don't care. They could flood and I wouldn't give a shit. No, not Boris Raccoon. Boris the cat. What? I've loved on you all day long. Sit the fuck down. Sit down. Thank you. You must catch moose and squirrel. Now here's something we hope you really like. Meow. 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 What? 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 Yes, I'm here. Oh my goodness. You are so talkative tonight. What gives? She's tripping on the smoke. What the? I gotta watch that. One's gonna be funny. Well, people, I don't know if anybody's back or not. I don't want to leave y'all hanging. Engage with your audience. Okay. Not watching Hell's Kitchen. I don't need to watch Hell's Kitchen. Don't want to watch Hell's Kitchen. What do you mean, why the rise? It's very easy. Fucking Trevor, what a dumbass. Well, you know, tis what tis. Well, she's cute. Good for you, Drew. Yeah, I got distracted, eh? All these people that are talking about age limits and age restrictions for people in Congress, senators and shit. I don't think they realize what they're saying. As much as I agree with them, I don't think they understand what they're saying. I don't think they've truly taken into account all the factors when it comes to that issue. Yeah, I'm back. Because, and it's the one problem with youth that we 69, 70, it doesn't matter. They need competency, not competency tests, but yeah, competency tests, mental intuitiveness exams to go through. It needs to be a little bit more rigorous in that regard, but to help them keep their mental health going well. But what really is concerning is that these young people don't understand. They're gonna get that fucking old too, and then the young people of their day is gonna think the same thing about them. Yeah, I know they get physicals, but they need to, unlike it has been going on, they need to have real physicals, not, well, we'll just put this down for you. Oh, we got you, Senator, no problem. Yes. Well, you'd have to be a psychopath to take all the fucking abuse they take on a daily basis, all the hatred, the vitriol. Yeah, same thing. You got to be fucking kind of crazy to do that shit if you're constantly being bombarded with hatred, with praise too, but with more hatred. And I don't get it. I mean, there's one part where I do want to try, but then I see all that and I'm like, I don't want to have anything to do with that shit. Those people are insane. But we allow that to happen, and because we allow that to happen, it's what we get. We deserve it because we allow it to happen. That's where we can come around full circle again, and we need to get together and stop this shit and come up with something different that benefits all, not just a few. Meow, meow, meow. Yes, selfishness, vanity, but that's what religion was supposed to do. It's failed miserably, and we still use it 2,000 years later. Well, more than 2,000, tens of thousands of years later, it still has failed. And that's because really people don't, they say they believe, they say they have a relationship, but they really don't, and they know it. And they know it. They know it deep, deep in their hearts, in their whatever they think is a moral compass in their head, that it's all a bunch of fake nonsense. And we need to get away from that shit and start talking about real issues, about real things like empathy, caring, all of that shit, all of it. But we can't until we get these people away from this indoctrinated bullshit on all sides. You know, we don't need sides. We need the humanity side. That's what I rail against every single day. That's what I fight for every, in my own way. I can't do much. I'm only one person and I'm not very well. I hope so. Not in a bad way, but I hope it does, but it's looking to be another round of fucking fuckwits in charge that we don't need in charge anymore. It was a thing back then. It needs to change now. And unfortunately, the youth of today need to take up the challenge because, us 50-year-olds, we're not in the best of shape anymore. And these 40-year-olds, well, they're fucked. 30-year-olds, they're screwed. These young kids, 20 and under, they need to step it up. And I know it sucks because they would rather have their own lives to lead, which they should have. But one of these generations, needs to say enough. And, we need to come together. All of us, every age. Yes, I know that's the way we always been, and what's the problem is it's always been that way. We need to change. But we need to create that change because those in power do not want change and they will do everything and anything they can. What? I just want to get rid of this damn thing, okay? It's on your freaking fur and I want to get rid of it. What? Are you going to bite me? Go ahead, bite me. Hear that? She wants to bite me. Your bites are like nothing. And I thank you for that because really, I've had some cats who have pierced flesh. But we need everybody to get off, get out from behind these sides and come together under the banner of humanity and the betterment for it. Yeah, well, youth is wasted on the young. So we should turn reality into an anime. Meow. 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 Eat that. That's John. Yes, they are. You like it? I loved it. It's good. Oh, you gotta go pick them up?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was in here.
Oh, you were you?
Yes.
Mister, I stay up till 6 o'clock in the fucking morning. Wacko. Wacka, 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 wacka. Goddamn old people. Yeah, it should be. It should be a lot more than that, though. These old fuckers need to go. You know, Bernie's about the only one that's got brain still. The rest of them, they need to fucking go. Our president, he needs to go. He's too old. He's too fucking old. You know, he's not cognitively all there. Neither is, the majority of the old fucks there. And they need to go. But that's not just there. That's all over this country. That is all over this country. Yeah, we can, we can talk. There are. My mom's 73, and she, as much as she sometimes seems like she's losing it, she's still there. You know. You have senior moments. I get that. When it starts happening all the goddamn time, and people start noticing it more and more, it's time to just admit you're old and step the fuck down. He should do that. Let Kamala have the last 2 years and piss off this entire country. Because that's what we need, is to just get pissed off. Fucking boomers.
Jimmy on the beat, boy.
Okay, boomer. Whatever you say, boomer. Okay, boomer. Yeah, boomer. Whatever you say, boomer. Okay, boomer. Yeah, boomer. Whatever you say, boomer. Okay, boomer. Whatever you say, okie dokie, boomer. BOOMER, please your dusty mood, don't vibe with me. You are old and so therefore I must say 10 for dinosaur. Hey. Okay, boomer. Whatever you say, boomer. Okay, boomer. Whatever you say, boomer. Okay, boomer. Whatever you say, boomer. Okay, boomer.
Jimmy on
Okie
the
dokie,
beat, boy.
boomer.
That's what I say today. Well, looks like it's just you and me, sis. And I may just call it. I'm getting kind of tired. I want to relax and lay back. Yeah, I might just do that. Well, might as well. Thank you, everybody, for stopping in. I appreciate everybody. Love you all. Hope to see you again in the next one. Hopefully more people this time. Catch you guys later. Sis, you have a good night. Stay cool. Peace, pot, and microdot, everybody.